In this video, we are gonna show you who Roka really is, and hopefully it will open the Splatoon community's eyes, so everyone can know the truth about Fireroka.
Roka has sexually harassed several people online, from 11-year-olds to, from what we've heard, 25-year-olds. I love you, Mason. Kisses. Can I ask me for Mason NSFW?
So I went to a certain site to find certain images of both of them, and oh, it was really spicy.
If you watch my content, you would know that I make a variety of things, usually pertained around memes and gaming videos. Most of those videos that I upload, I've never really got serious, or serious Timbo. I've always been laid back, chill, just hanging out with my friends and making funny videos. 1, it was easy to do. 2, it was fun to do. And 3, I got to learn about editing and how to upload videos, and I just got better at YouTube as time went on. But there have been 2 videos that I've uploaded where I was actually serious. Those 2 videos are privated, so you can't find them. But those 2 videos were titled Fireroka Has Not Changed Part 1 and Fireroka Has Not Changed Part 2. Both of those videos were talking about a YouTuber named Fireroka and how he had not changed as he originally said. You're probably wondering, Timbo, what was he to change from? Well, back then in 2017, Fireroka was outed as being a weirdo, a creep, and it was just a whole boggle of a situation. There are 2 videos already uploaded that talk more into detail about 2018-2017 Roka, and I'm not really going to go back that far into talking about what he has done. I'm going to refer to the new evidence that has been leaked by a hacker and just other evidence that has to do with pertaining to Fireroka. So please sit back and relax and enjoy Fireroka Has Not Changed Part 3. One of Fireroka's more recent controversies involves him being live on YouTube.com in a stream titled Friday Night Funkin' plus other games. Roka decided to make the joke of going on his Google browser and typing in these following words: Friday Night Funkin', GF, hentai. Yep, he decided to do that live on stream with a bunch of his minors. He also allegedly decided to DM a bunch of his friends the same stuff. He decided to DM his friends these images. Why? And Roka's server didn't even let it slide. They were mad. They were genuinely mad about this, as they should be, because guess what? They're minors. They shouldn't be subjected to this type of stuff, especially from someone like Roka, who has this type of past. Come on, Roka, seriously, out of all the ideas you would have came up with, you decided, oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to be edgy. That's not even edgy, that's just weird, especially coming from you with the past that you've had. Roka also decided, oh, that clip was so funny enough that he just had to leave it in his Friday Night Funkin' video, which I even showed it at the beginning of this video. I'll even roll the clip again.
Also, I found out the girlfriend is 19 as well, so I went to a certain site to find certain images of both of them, and oh, it was really spicy. Unfortunately, I can't show you the images, but you know what I mean. Wink, wink.
Yeah, that isn't something you want to do, Roka. You shouldn't do that, and your server was already genuinely mad at you. And I mean, yeah, the comment section, they were all joking about it. Look at this comment. This had to have been by a minor. I'm not gonna put the name or the logo. I don't want you going to harass that person. But it was so funny that Roka even decided to pin it. Yeah, Roka, you also made this tweet. These don't line up anywhere. Come on, Roka, be better. This section of the video is going to be referring to a lot of the recent controversies Roka has been in. And I'm not referring to the FNF drama because that has its own category. I decided to give its own category because, it wasn't that it wasn't as bad as some of the dramas Roka's been in, but it's just I decided best thing to do is leave the FNF drama in its own category and talk about all the Discord, DM leaks in a separate category. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. The first thing we have to talk about is the victim drama. And you're probably wondering, the victim drama? Yes, the victim. I'm not going to say the victim's name. If you're in the original Discord server, you would know who that victim is. And again, I don't want to reveal any info about the victim because that is what she asked of me to do. I can't help it that when Chu hacked Roka's account, he revealed who the victim was and all the stuff about the victim. But for now, seeing as more people who probably wasn't in that Discord server is going to see this video, I'm just going to keep it on the low and not say the victim's name. So, what did Roka do to this victim? Roka decided, I'm going to as Roka would call it, regular roleplay with this victim. And in that roleplay, they were on a beach. I know, surprising, Roka has a beach fetish. And on that beach, they were deserted. They were like, oh, we're deserted on this island. But Roka mysteriously lost all of his clothes and had the victim go get her a grass skirt. As Roka likes to say, when he was originally called out and hacked and all of the stuff just leaked, he likes to say, this isn't our ERP, this was just a funny joke. It's a TV trope. Ha 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 ha. No, Roka, this is lewd stuff that you're talking about. And this is disgusting, seeing as the person you're doing it with is 14. And also, this isn't like, oh, this isn't the first time he's done anything weird to that victim. He's also asked the victim to draw art of him and sometimes his girlfriend in grass skirts. I know. Weird, right? See, it's so disgusting. Because Roka has a beach fetish. And every time Roka asks someone to like, oh, let's roleplay, let's do this, it is always at a beach. It's no chance that, Roka's like, oh, let's just have a regular RP in a house. No, it's at a beach or it's in bed. It's disgusting. Roka, it's weird. You should not be allowed on beaches. Why do you obsess over beaches and islands so much, man? It's weird, dude. Get help, please. But that is very bad. I know. What Roka did is disgusting. But it's how the victim felt after that. The victim, again, went to Kingtastics privately and said she's not feeling well and that she was going to harm herself. Kingtastics, actually, I want to give a big thanks to Kingtastics because he was able to talk to the victim because they're very good friends. And I just want to say, Kingtastics, you handled the situation perfectly and made sure that the victim got out safe because she was really considering doing some very impulsive stuff and stuff that could harm her. But Kingtastics was able to convince her not to, and props to Kingtastics for just being an amazing person through all of this. And Roka decided when he got hacked that he was going to blame this on the victim and say everything was faked. Nothing was faked, and Roka, the victim, did not do that. Chu did. Chu hacked you. I don't see how you didn't know that. I guess you're just mentally stupid, but I can't judge. I'm stupid too. I do stupid stuff. But like Roka, the victim did not hack you. Chu did, and nothing was fake. Those are all your DMs. So like, man up and take it. So one of the other dramas that's going on with Fireroka has been him and his private Discord servers. When Roka was originally called out, he decided, I'm going to make a tweet where I'm going to say I'm going to go take a break and I'm just going to go to see a therapist. And I was like, oh, okay, Roka's taking a break and going to therapy. That's good. That is good. By the way, Rome wasn't built in a day, Roka. Rome was destroyed in a day, but Rome was not built in a day. You can't change in a day, Roka. Also, I want to bring up this one DM where Roka's like, I've been to therapy, I'm good now. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't. You can't go murder 5 people and go to therapy and say, I'm not a murderer, I've changed, I'm so cool. No, Roka, you're still a weirdo. Even if you've been to therapy one day. But Fireroka decided that he had changed. So now he's gonna go back and talk to 17-year-olds and ask to beach RP. Also, a day after I think he got hacked, Roka was talking to these people, talking about how he was gonna roleplay and beach RP and how we needed huggies. Ooh woo. What? Roka, what? You've been called out and you decide I'm gonna DM these minors about how I wanna roleplay with them and speech RP and VC RP, and it's not even that. Roka opened private Discord servers and invited these minors to his private Discord servers where he could roleplay. I got a few snippets of them. I wasn't able to get all the private server snips because, you know, Roka was on that as in control alt ban. He banned a lot of people, but I want you to look at this one screenshot. Ignore how it's me and Kingtastic in there. It was a joke. But see this? This is a VC called Alone Time. Yep, Alone Time. A 2-person VC. I mean, you can see this however you want to see this, but I'm just going to say how I see this. This is straight up NSFW content. This is referring to, ooh, we're going to get in a VC and we're going to ERP. Also, again, Roka decided to roleplay, VC roleplay, with another victim. I'm not going to say the victim's name. I'm just going to let you listen to this clip.
Here's the thing, though. I don't really wear anything, so I'll just, while you wait, I'll just let you keep a hold of my stuff, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Are you okay with seeing me naked again?
Huh?
Or no? I'm gonna be, like, in the hot tub without anything. Are you okay with that, or no?
Wait, I couldn't really hear that. Could you say that again?
So I'm going to the hot tub without anything on. Are you okay with that? Like,
Yeah, just as long as I don't
that?
see anything.
Huh?
Just as long as I don't see anything.
Like, I'll cover myself, obviously.
Alright then.
Just close your eyes. Maybe one day, if you feel comfortable enough, you can actually come to the hot tub with me.
Yeah.
I mean, for now, I'll just start first time here.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you're not comfortable seeing a boy naked in front of you. If you came here, when you're comfortable enough, when you come to the hot tub, would you wear a swimsuit or no?
I mean,
If you're
yeah.
comfortable enough to.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to wear. I mean, what else, you know?
It's private. We're the only ones who use this. I mean, what type of swimsuit would you wear?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's disgusting. I know. It's really disgusting. And Roka did roleplay with that person a lot, and it's weird and disgusting. Like, honestly, I want to talk to the victims for a second, but how do you just sit through a VC with Roka in his mouth, eating his mic like this? Like, oh my god, hello girl. Like, that's weird. That's weird. I don't like it. Roka's voice, this is the most I've said Fireroka since I've been alive. And one of the other controversies Roka's gotten in is suicide baiting. Roka decided to DM his friend that he was feeling bad and wanted to kill himself. And Roka gets called out immediately and says he can't take it anymore. This is, out of all the things you could do, Roka, you couldn't have just gone to therapy and just, got off of Discord. No, Roka had to go to therapy. I don't even know if he went to therapy, but he was still role-playing with these people, even though he logged off and said, I'm gonna go see therapy. Roka's idea of logging off and, taking a break from the internet is just going on invisible mode on Discord and still RPing with minors. But it's disgusting, man. It genuinely disgusts me, Roka. Before, I was like, oh, Roka can change. Roka needs to seek therapy. But you said you seek therapy so many times. But you do the same exact thing over and over again. It's so sad at this point to see you just... It's like a circle. It's like a rat. You're like a rat, Roka. You just run in circles trying to get the cheese. Stupid. It's really stupid. And you think it's stupid now. Wait until you see Brodys statements on this all. So you guys saw how Fireroka originally responded when he was first hacked. He was spamming in his Discord, the victim hacked me, or this is all fake, none of it was fake. You got hacked by Chu and he released your DMs. But Fireroka decided to post a statement on Twitter a day later, I think. I mean, I wasn't awake at the time. I had to get the DM from my friends who were awake when Fireroka got hacked and his DMs got leaked. But let me just read off one of his original statements that he posted on a Twit longer that he deleted because he felt as if the Twit longer was like not genuine. And I mean, even in his next Twit longer, it's still the same thing. He wrote it like 5 Twit longers in one day and then deleted like half of them and only had like 2 up on his public page, which that's not even public anymore. He privated his Twitter because I guess he got so much harassment and stuff. I don't know. But let me read his original statement. I'm going to address the situation that's been happening for the past week, which that is not true, Roka. You got the DMs got leaked like 2 to 1 day after you made, before you made this statement. So like, you can't really say for the past week. It's only been happening for like a few days. And I wanted to apologize for something that has been going on for a year. It hasn't been going on for a year. It's been going on for 4 years. And, you know, you even said you stopped. And to admit my mistakes I made during that time. When I was 17 and almost 18 last year, I used to roleplay with some of my fans who were 15 to 16 year olds. The victim was 14, and you're doing that when you're 18. They weren't roleplays that were completely sexual and NSFW, but they had lewd things and romance involved, which made others uncomfortable. Yes, that is true, but still, if you're making someone uncomfortable by doing roleplays with you, like being all romantic, that's weird. You're minors, you're about to be an adult, you shouldn't be doing that. Pick yourself up, bro. I was in the wrong the entire time, and I didn't have the intention to go after my fans or my audience. I was misguided and confused and didn't know what to do at the time. I'll be taking a break for a while and seeking professional help, which we all know that was faked because, Roka hasn't proved that he's gone to professional help, and he's still been role-playing with people even though he said, I'm going to go seek professional help. And I don't understand where he was misguided, because before in the Lenny and Elle drama, I knew that I figured out that he had this bad manager and it was weird and it was wrong. So I give him a little bit of lenience on that, but to say you're misguided during role playing with your fans, I don't see any lenience in that. To all my viewers watching this, I'm very sorry for hurting you all. For hurting all of you and for messing up as a creator and abusing my power over my audience. As the older person, I am responsible for all of this. Okay, so this just feels like a generic statement, and Roka deleted his original statement, which got backlash. I even ratioed him in the comments, but let's not talk about that because he deleted it. But yeah, Roka was like, this is a bad statement, let me release a new one, because everyone's clowning on him at this point when he released that original statement. Now I'll read the Twit longer that's up on his page. Well, you can't see it if you're not following him because his page is privated, but let me just read the Twit longer he made. Now, statement. I'm going to address a situation that's been going on for the past week. I wanted to apologize for something that has been going on for a year and to admit my mistakes I made during that time. When I was 17 and almost 18 last year, I used to roleplay with some of my fans who were 15 to 16 year olds. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. They weren't roleplays, they were uncomfortable. Sexual and I think that was the entire time. I didn't have the intention to go after my fans or my audience. Seeking professional help. To all my viewers watching this, I'm very sorry for hurting you all and messing up as a creator and being my as a old person. I'm responsible for all my actions as a person. I would also like to apologize for lying to everyone for the past 3 years that I was going to change, but never did. Yes, I promised multiple times I was going to change, but in reality, I never did. I want to be the last. I want this to be the last time. So I'll be leaving for a while to better myself and reflect on the situation. Thank you for understanding. That is a public, well, not public. I don't know why I keep calling it public, but that's the Twit longer on Fireroka's page right now. He's basically saying he's sorry for all of this. He promises that he'll change. It's going to be the last time, but this has been going on for 4 years. You've said you're going to change for 4 years. Roka, you don't get to do that for 4 years and then come back and say you'll change. Also, there's a lot of stuff in this Twit longer. I don't like how he talks about it because it feels as if he doesn't have all of his pieces together. and you've just thrown together some sloppy generic YouTuber apology, and it feels as if like he doesn't care. He's just trying to keep his YouTube status. And again, I mean, I get wanting to save your YouTube channel, but this is important and you should actually, you know, be paying attention to that type of stuff. And there's this one thing I want to talk about where he says, yes, I promised multiple times I was going to change, but in reality I never did. I want this to be the last time, so I'll be leaving for a while to better my... Basically the last paragraph on Roka's thing. Roka, you say you're going to go change, but then you immediately go roleplay with some of your fans. Again, that's not cool. Even if you're like, oh, but nothing sexual's going on, you're just having a party. That's still weird and disgusting, Roka. You shouldn't be doing that. Also, Roka uploaded like a second Twit longer. I don't understand why he made a second Twit longer, like a little update to that. And it's not even like this one has a lot of stuff in it. He could have just tweeted that and made it like a, you know, comment. But Roka then tweeted, update. Just to elaborate, I never dated nor intended to date the people. I hope this helps you understand the situation more. Which even that's not true. There have been multiple victims where they say you wanted to date them. So like, Roka, you saying I've never intended or dated any of the people isn't true, because there are people where you did this ERPs with who could tell you wanted to date them. So like, Roka, that's wrong. Again, you're wrong, and you've been proven wrong once again, Roka. So like, yeah. If you're wondering my stance on this entire Twit longer stuff, I don't trust or believe anything that Roka actually says in these Twit longers, because like, he's saying, oh, I'll change. To me, it still doesn't make any sense, and I still don't like how it's like, you know, portrayed. Also, there was this tweet made about Fireroka, you know, basically clowning on him again, and one of, like, you know, his friends liked that tweet, and then Roka DM'd that person saying, don't like tweets going after me, basically saying, oh, this thing is making fun of me, don't like that tweet, I can see what you like. It's basically proving that Fireroka is stalking people when he says he's taking a break and just looking at what they like on their Twitter, because again, it's their Twitter. Just because, you know, they're making a joke about you doesn't mean you get to decide if no one likes it or not. And I still don't believe Roka will ever change. I don't believe that Roka has gone to therapy, and to be honest, this just seems all fake. This doesn't seem actually genuine. This feels as if Roka is just trying to get a generic statement out there so you can come up with more generic evidence and just get Rock and Ringo to back him up. But again, it shows Rock and Ringo aren't always going to be there for him. They're most likely not even going to talk about the situation. But again, Roka, this is weird. Shouldn't be doing that. You can't just make a generic statement saying you'll stop when in reality you know you won't. So yeah, that's my stance on him responding. So now I'm going to be just, you know, summarizing everything. Well, not really doing a TLDR, but just talking about some stuff that didn't deserve its own category, or, you know, didn't have time to. So let's talk about what you can do to stop supporting and stop enabling Fireroka. Number 1, unsubscribe from the Fireroka YouTube channel. Number 2, unsubscribe from all of his other previous smaller YouTube channels. Number 3, unfollow Fireroka on Twitter. Number 4, tweet this video or tweet just something about the Fireroka situation, getting it out to more people. Number 5, send Fireroka a message saying goodbye, you should have changed, and then block him on Discord. And you can even send him the video if you haven't watched it. Roka, if you're watching this video, I'll get to you later. But after that, you wanna just stop thinking about Roka. You wanna get him out of your head. Put the little credit in its box and just stop thinking about it, because that part of your life is over. You're a better person now. You don't have to worry about what Roka's doing, because guess what? If no one has Roka friended, he can't harass anybody. Also, if you have been harassed by Roka, here are my DMs. You can talk to me there, and I'll just, you know, be open, and you can just have a nice conversation. If you are one of the victims, I want to say, I'm sorry for what you've gone through. I know I'm not Fireroka, so I can't really apologize, but seeing as Fireroka's apologies are, you know, less than genuine, I guess I'll be the one to apologize for him. Shouldn't have done those things, and it was messed up of him to do that to you guys especially. Also to all the victims that I didn't bring up in this video, just don't worry about Fireroka. Get Fireroka out of your mind. You don't gotta worry about him, you know? You don't gotta worry about him. This is Timbo signing out. Fireroka, you're a very awful dude, and I do not support you. And my family's right outside my door talking. That is my cue to go.